Dale Chance and Jay Masters. Man, oh man, oh man. This shit is juicy, 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 juicy. Now, here's the thing. Jay Masters, if you guys know who Jay Masters and Dale Chance is, go find out your own. I ain't gonna tell you their backstory because this is just a brief recap, in my opinion, on what's going on with these two. So, Jay Masters and Dale Chance has been going back and forth, and then Jay Masters took it one step further and doxed this man's ex-wife, the address and family, personal information, all this shit here. And Dale Chance went off. And Dale Chance pretty much said that he's going to go to Florida and see Jay and see if Jay's going to do something. Now, a lot of people are speculating that Dale's just talking out of his ass and he's not going to go to fucking Florida. But this is why doxing can be dangerous, because if you dox a man's family and then, you know, you got some people that might actually try to show up at the person's house to prove a point, it could be very, very, very dangerous. Now, doxing used to scare a lot of people, but nowadays it really, people they're not afraid of it no more. And the best thing to do is not to go to a person's fucking house once they've been doxed, because you just don't know what that homeowner might have waiting on you if you go to this person's house. I've been doxed. I don't lose no sleep behind it. You know, my family's been informed that people might try to call and harass. Don't pay them no mind because they're not going to show up. And if they do show up, most of my family, including myself here, we're armed. We're not really worried about it. So we don't really think about it, right? Well, the same can be said for Jay. If Dale shows up at Jay's house, you know, it could be a serious problem. So Dale say that he knows the gym that Jay work out at. He'll probably go meet him at one of the gyms and see if he's down to do what he says, you know, he was going to do if he ever see him, and blah, blah, blah. I believe, and I think Jay Masters doxed his ex-wife. So I understand why the man might be mad, but there's my ex-wife. But then, like I say, his family involved. It's a lot of other stuff involved in that. But in my humble opinion, I believe that if Dale does show up, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be a fight. The man seemed very pissed off, even though his demeanor wasn't showing it. It's that cool, calm, and collective anger that's very, very dangerous. And so I believe that I think Jay overstepped his boundaries. People were saying on the video, has Jay lost his mind? Is he off his meds? You know, you don't fuck with a man's family, especially if that man got kids, divorced or not. If that man got kids with that woman, you know, the man's parents, you just don't fuck with a man's family. You don't do that. And so since he knows who doxed him, that's even more fucking crazy. You know what I mean? He blatantly did it. And so I hope Dale doesn't go down there and do something he might regret, but at the same sense, on the same side of the coin, I can't blame him if he did. You know, he blatantly leaked personal information. And Dale even stated he could do the same thing, but like I say, doxing is so fucking gay. It, like I say, it used to be a scare tactic back in the day that trolls use and people use to try to scare you and to make you stop, but it's more of a safety. It's like swatting, right? It's more of a safety precaution for people's families. You know, it's one thing because a lot of people have their names and numbers and phone books, and your name and stuff is always accessible online. And if you're a public figure, especially, and on top of that, if you actually own property or a house, or something, then your stuff's gonna be online, unless you is in the, you know, the secure spirit things, like you live off the grid type shit, you know, like you work in Secret Service and shit like that, so you're off the grid. You know, like a lot of people in Congress, they're off the grid because they work in Congress and stuff, so their addresses usually is off the grid. The only way you find out their addresses is you gotta do some serious investigation, right? So with that being said, it's not that hard to dox somebody. It's just not right to do it. But people are doxed every day because of telemarketing and shit like that. So, like I say, I just hope Dale doesn't do anything he might regret. But I couldn't blame him if he go down there and he confronts Jay. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to stay on top of it. I'm going to be looking to see what happens from this. And I wish Jay the best. But I got a feeling Dale's going to do some serious shit to him. So that's all I got, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.